I told you they were leaving Chicago. I told you Minneapolis was next. And less than 48 hours later, here we are. But this time, the rhetoric has shifted. It's not just about law and order anymore. Yesterday, President Trump sat in a cabinet meeting and referred to the Somali immigrant community as garbage. He said, quote, "I don't want them in our country."
Somalians ripped off that state for billions of dollars, billions, every year, billions of dollars, and they contribute nothing. The welfare is like 88%. They contribute nothing. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you, okay? Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. I could say that about other countries, too. I can say it about other countries, too. We don't want them to hell. We have to rebuild our country. You know, our country's at a tipping point. We could go bad. We're at a tipping point. I don't know if people mind me saying that, but I'm saying it. We could go one way or the other, and we're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. Ilhan Omar is garbage. She's garbage. Her friends are garbage. These aren't people that work. These aren't people that say, let's go, come on, let's make this place great. These are people that do nothing but complain. They complain. And from where they came from, they got nothing.
And almost immediately after those statements from President Trump, the reports came in. Federal strike teams are hitting the Twin Cities right now. This is shaping up to be the most intense standoff yet. Mayor Jacob Frey has already signed an executive order blocking ICE from using any city parking lots or resources. He is drawing a hard line, but the federal agents aren't backing down. They are targeting what they call fraud networks. But the local community says this is collective punishment based on nationality, not crime. We are seeing protests at the airport. We are seeing families hiding in their homes. The same ghost town effect we saw in Chicago is starting to happen in Minneapolis. When the President of the United States singles out a specific community and calls them garbage, that sends a signal to the markets. It creates instability. If you run a business in Minneapolis, you are wondering, is my workforce safe? Is my city about to be shut down by protests or riots? Instability is the enemy of your wealth. That is why I always tell you, do not rely on a system that can change its mind overnight. You need assets that don't care about politics. I use Get Acre Gold to secure my future with gold, because gold doesn't care who the president is. Check the link below. Why focus the Somali community? This is a strategic choice. Minnesota has the largest Somali population in the country. By targeting them, the administration is picking a very specific fight with a very specific group. This isn't a broad sweep like New Orleans. This is a targeted strike, and judging by the mayor's reaction, the city is ready to fight back. So I have to ask you, is the president's language calling an entire immigrant group garbage necessary for national security? Or has the operation crossed the line into something else? Tell me in the comments below. I'll be tracking the Twin City standoff all week. Subscribe to see what happens next. Stay safe.